Yo, looks like we're live, maybe. Not sure which microphone it's using. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Anyway, hopefully it's okay. I usually use a screen capture box, but right now stuff doesn't seem to be working. So the stream title is "Why Don't I Just Leave?" If it's so bad, that's what one of my bosses said to me once. If you don't like it, you can leave. What did I do? I left and I didn't like it enough. Everyone has to pay rent and eat, live on the streets and be assumed a junkie. And I have what I feel is life's work, and that includes stuff. I never act like a victim. I'm sort of a journalist, sort of a programmer, sort of an artist. I've worked every possible job that I can work, and my possibilities have been beaten down and down and down, up to and including private investigators showing up at my, I don't want to judge and say lowest of low jobs, but for lack of better words, lowest of low, last resort place I could work. You show up, basically Home Depot parking lot. And, if I'm not able to work at the place of last resort, then I must find another way. And, effectively, I've dedicated my life to doing the work that I feel called to do. Lots of spiritual awakening has happened, and I'm pretty in tune with myself. And my first instinct when I got back in touch with my relatives was to get the heck out of there. And I went against my instinct. I did leave once to file a response to a court complaint, which involved 2,000 miles of driving back home. Stayed there for a week or two, and I left all my stuff with my relatives. And I thought it would be 2 weeks until I got my hearing, but it was going to be like 2 months. But still, in retrospect, I should have stayed. I thought, okay, 2 months, I might as well go back and stay with my relative and work on stuff. And then the time came to leave, and I was packing up, and somebody intimidating showed up at the house. And yes, it spooked me. And it was in the last few days of my window to leave where I could actually make the hearing. And I don't know. He came and asked for my relative by name. And he asked me what I was doing when I was cleaning out the cooler, and suggested that I was putting it away for the season. And I don't know who this person was, but my first thought was probably Jehovah's Witness, because they had like a tie with a shiny clip. Kind of reminded me of one of my uncles. Not that that's a valid basis to assume who the person is. I don't know. Combination with everything else that's happened, and the fact that this is a multi-billion-dollar company and they are guilty of perjury and prior misconduct that they've committed perjury to cover up. I'd say there's a good few $1,000s on this defense. And I'm not sitting here trying to engage with this fight. I just want to do the work that I'm called to. I'm present when I do the work. Some people are present when they play music. I'm present when I make open source software. And What else can I say? Like, everyone needs some baseline level of income. I've determined that to be about 1.5K per month, which is indeed federal poverty. Can one squeak by for less than that over the short term? Yes. I've been talking about this on the Homeless Data Project and the Escaping Domestic Abuse playlist. So I guess this will just be the shortest stream ever. I mean, I'm 2,000 miles from home. I don't have enough money for groceries until spring even. I've got the strong possibility that I'm still being pursued by the cartel, which is big tech. And people from developing countries understand what's happening. The judicial system in the US has really good PR and marketing because people seem to believe that there's justice and fairness, but I'm quantifying the fact that there is not. So the library is open in 10 minutes, so I'm going to go there. But I just wanted to get on here, and I know it's been a while since I have, and I'm not regular with it, but I'm here, and I guess this is going to have to be my new setup for now. So, ciao.